What is going on, everybody? Today, man, we got some fun stuff. Ready? NFTs. I dig NFTs. NFTs are growing. NFTs are cool. So what are NFTs? You know, they're digital art collections, you know, trading cards, and even virtual reality, or not virtual, but virtual real estate. We'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, so here's Wax. This Wax P. You can check it out for the tokens if you want. But today we're just looking at the fun stuff. We're just going to check out Wax. Let's see. I'll give you a Wax P price. How's that? I forgot to do that. That's Coinbase, whatever. So 7.5 cents. Just over 7.5 cents. You can see it's up 11% in the last 24 hours, down 20 in the week, up 90 on the month, and you know, it's cool. It's growing, and it's been around since about 2018 for quite a while. It did like a pretty good hype thing, and then it just kind of flatlined. But here's what we got and some new stuff. We got some Atari in there, Street Fighter, Wax Blocks, Tops GP. This is Garbage Pail Kids, Atomic Wallet, and Dead Mouse. So here we go with the. They have a Leonard Nimoy collection that comes out, and it's sharded, so you can get, when you get cards, you get like pieces of them, and then when you get all of the pieces, it builds a card. And you get those through packs. These are the packs. Spaceship arrives in 23. Anyway. And you get, it looks like there's a bunch of different ones. 1 of 50, 17 of 50. And it's, you know, pictures of Leonard Nimoy's life throughout. It's kind of fun. If you're a fan, you know, I'm sure this is something you'd really dig. So some cool NFT art there from Wax. Street Fighter. Liked me some Street Fighter. You got some Dahalazim, Blanca, Ken, Nash, Chun-Li, Ryu. What's over here? E-Honda. The whole set. Fang. And you can buy these. They have a catalog and the whole set. Garbage Pail Kids. Same thing. I dug the Garbage Pail Kids when I was younger in the 80s. I had them all in the little protected sleeves and the binder and everything. I wish I knew where they were now. Anyway, here they are though. You have some with these cool glittery backgrounds. Then they have, those are the Prism ones. They have ones that are the original sketch ones. The base cards, Prism cards, artist signature cards. And the golden ones. Pretty cool. I dug the Garbage Pail. And then you got Dead Mouse. Some of these are pretty neat too. And all of these are on the Wax. Right there. So let's go to the fun stuff. OVR. OVR is a augmented reality app that you can use for, you know, like smart glasses or your phone. It's got an app for Apple, Android. And here's an example of what you can do. So you download and you follow the steps and you go on a treasure hunt. And so this is what you're looking at through your phone, is this augmented reality. And it kind of guides you like a Pokemon Go style. See these grids? These are called the OVRlands. Each of these is something that anyone can buy. It doesn't even matter if it's, you know, like at the White House. People are buying the White House lawn on these OVR grids for the OVRland. And what they do is they allow you to overlay digital content onto real world. You know, so this chest isn't real, obviously. And you walk up, you open the chest with your augmented reality device, and you get you one OVR. And you can do this, you can make, it's incredible what you can do. Right now there's 161,565 lands that have been bought. Total tokens, and then these are basically your whales. These are your major landowners. Which, this is really small, by the way, because right now I'm barely into this, and I'm messing around with about 100 lands already. So, and the number 5 guy right here, whatever he is, they're at 5 or 6. So it's not, you know, this is really early. And here's some of the ideas what you got. So if you look around in the background, these are the augmented things that you can put in your little spaces of OVRland that you buy. You know, you could have somebody walking along and then have an elephant in a park that's, you know, augmented reality through their phone or their glasses. You can rent this out for marketing, and the entire world, everywhere. So like Mount Everest, the peak, somebody's bought it. So there's some people bought some places in Antarctica. I'm gonna show you some cool. Don't worry. And then this is actually the second time I've had to make this video. The first time I forgot to turn the microphone on. So I started one auction. I'm gonna start another one. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Here's the pay scale, or the price scale for the coins. As the more are bought, the more in supply, the higher the price of the coin goes. And this has traveled up pretty good. Now it's up to 40. I think it's at 44. This says 42. OVR 44. Augmented reality. OVR allows users the ability to trace their surrounding environment in such a way that AR blends seamlessly with the real world. The spectacular union between real and digital generates a truly unique experience. Okay, so in my first attempt at this video, and we're going to just buy the plot next to it, I bought this right here. Or I initiated the auction for this right here. And I'm going to show you why. So if we back up here, this is on the Google Earth. Now if you see, here's an exit, and then you see this road and all these parking places and this sidewalk. If we go this way, this is where everybody parks. This is in Las Vegas, to go see the Las Vegas sign. And you can see there's always people going through, especially if it's a nice day and there's something going down. There's always a huge line right here. Okay, so let's look. Now I'm going to show you the OVR's map with its grid. Somebody's already bought all of this, all of the back, behind, and this front piece right here, but nobody's touched any of this. So right here, this is where the sign is between these two solds, and this is right behind the sign, and then this is right in front of the sign. This is the one that I did in my first attempt at a video. I initiated this auction right here. So in this one, I'm going to initiate this auction. And what you got to do this is you got to put some OVR over here in your wallet. And they take DYOR and OVR. This is OVR. I've tried it both ways. I sent some DYOR over, and then to be honest with you, out of everything that I tried to get this to work and to start getting these lands, what I did is you hook up your MetaMask. I went to Uniswap. I took my MetaMask with Ethereum. I just put a bunch of Ethereum in, a couple of Ethereum in, and then bought a bunch of OVR on Uniswap, and then sent that OVR over to the wallet. That was the easiest. It was simple, and it worked really well. Where was I? Vegas. So here we go. So we have some OVR in our wallet, 2,300 or whatever, and this is the price. So that's about $10. So we're going to initiate the auction, and you got to raise the bid higher. So we're going to go 24 OVR, plus it's going to cost us $9.74 in gas. We're going to place our bid. Congratulations, the auction has started. We're going to close. Don't outbid me, fools. All right. So now we are in bidding. We've placed a bid for both of these. And this is right on Las Vegas Strip. This is Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. This is the Las Vegas sign. And this is the line to take your pictures. And the reason I bought these is because the ways you can earn from OVR, augmented reality, in the next tech revolution, OVRland is going to be the future of marketing methods. It is time to reserve the land, as OVRland will be hot cake in the close future. This revolutionary tech is fast-shaping business models, providing businesses with better and more interactive mediums to reach out to the needs of their customers. AR makes it possible to use a mobile device or smart glasses to live interactive augmented reality experiences customized in the real world. So basically, people can be waiting in line to take their picture and interact with my properties, and I could rent those out to, let's say, one of the biggest shows. They could have some of their dancers in an augmented reality, or a commercial in their augmented, and people could see it. They could advertise the tickets. You could even interact with a smart contract, and I think you can even pay for stuff, or you will be able to. I know you can advertise right now. And here, they're ERC 721 non-fungible tokens. That's your OVRlands. There's an OVR marketplace, and so people know you don't even have to really advertise your land. I mean, you can and stuff, but its place will most likely help advertise itself. If somebody wants to have something in front of the sign, they just go look to see who owns the OVRland and then sends them, which is a little different than Decentraland, which I also like. But that one you have to like go in through your computer. I like the augmented reality part because you can be out and about and do this in all sorts of places. And I'm going to show you some top places that maybe you, this is not financial advice, can get you some OVRland and maybe, you know, find you that cool marketing niche, little hot spot. We're going to get to that. Stay tuned. Don't run away. Market provides a medium to sell or rent your OVRland for OVR tokens at any time with the existing OVR experiences created. As an OVR land owner, you can also earn OVR tokens by renting out your virtual land for a fee to the content publishers who wish to use your virtual space as a medium for marketing or distributing their content. OVRland owners will get paid in OVR by users that want to interact with the OVR experience. Users may pay to make the experience start. So you could have where, you know, people come into your OVR land section and then they got to pay you, you know, they got to use their OVR and then it's like 50 tokens to interact with whatever the OVR reaction is in that. Does that make sense? It's a pay to play. Or users may pay to buy products from your OVR experiences. And that's what I was talking about. Maybe some, you know, retailer has your spot and then they go there, you know, they can buy the tickets to that show, or, you know, you can buy shoes online or stuff while you're waiting in line, right? Lines are a theme on this. But no, you want to find people, in my opinion, that's got heavy foot traffic. So the top 10 places, I figured I'd throw you two bones on this one. One is Central Park. If you look at OVR for Central, let's go to Central Park. Where's this one? You just type Central Park. New York. There you go. I think this is. It'll get us close enough. And then we got to give it a second to find it and move it. Okay. So here's Central Park in New York. And when we start to zoom in, you can see each of these is stuff that's already bought. There's a lot of stuff in Central Park that's not taken up. Tons of room, you know. That might be a fun thing. People kind of dig that stuff. Central Park's really big. You can see that, you know, there's some of the bigger attractions and areas have got some stuff. There's a couple at Central Park Zoo. One of those is mine, by the way. Yeah, so some of these may be mine. Some of these... I think Central Park is a good place for this. Because you have a lot of stuff around the area, and once it kicks off, that'll be... If you pick the right area, you know, you could get some good flow traffic and a good marketing space. So that might be something you want to look at. And if you do, here's the top 10 places to look at. You know, the Carousel, Belvedere Castle, Central Park, Zoo. So the top 20 in the world, number 1 by far is the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Let's look at Google Earth on this. There she is, right there. And if you look, so this is just a big green grassy area. It gets lots of foot traffic. Let's see what OVR has to go on there. And if you look on here, let's see. Oops. This is still in Vegas. It's the wrong Eiffel Tower. Because that's the New York. Come on now. Let's go. We'll go to the other one. Here we go. Eiffel Tower, France. Stick with me, folks. Okay. So here's the Eiffel Tower. And you can see this square outline right here. This is the tower itself. And all of this around, this is what's been bought. And if you look at this line that goes down and this line that goes down, this is all the grassy area. There's a 2-lane road that goes through the center here, and you can see that it's basically bought up just past this center. The whole center of this is taken, and these are most of the good picture. You know, there's a lot of people take pictures right in here. However, a lot of people take pictures right here because, and I'll show you, is when you get too close, it's hard to get a good picture. And where we are right now, if we are to look at our map, here's that 2-lane road. So it's only owned to right here. Everything back here, all of where we're looking at, none of this is owned. And if we zoom in on this, you can see that there are people. The road is way up here. You can see you can barely make it out. But look at all these people. And all of these sidewalks, these benches, all of this grass, all of this in here, and both sides of the world's #1 tourist attraction are all available. Look right here on OVR. These could all be great marketing opportunities. Not financial advice, but you can see it goes all the way back to the Grand Palace, which is way, way back here. That's just one spot. So you can see the potential here on these. And again, we'll look here. There's the Grand Palace way back there. These are prime spots throughout. And if you've never been to the Eiffel Tower, this is not a very busy day. If it's nice like this, usually it's probably in the morning or something, but it can get really, really, really busy through here. Good marketing, good traffic area. There's so many places you could look at. So what do you think of the OVR world? You think it's a cool idea? You think buying these little digital parcels of land is a good, future investment? I figure it'll take about 3 more years. So let's say 3 to 5 years before augmented reality is really, really a thing with the smart glasses or whatever it happens to be. And then this is really the main people that are doing this whole augmented reality. They've got the whole world mapped out. They got the whole world. Anyway, I've bought quite a few different properties. I have a lot of open auctions right now, so I'm not going to talk about what I have until they're finished. But I will once all they're done, I'll go through and we'll talk about a whole bunch of properties that I got and the reasons where I got them, why I got them there, and then you can let me know what you think. I'm really curious to see, how this works out, and I'm really curious to see what everybody thinks on this. So what do you think of NFTs? Leave me a comment. Do you like the Leonard Nimoy ones? Do you like the Garbage Pail Kids, Street Fighter? And do you like OVR? Do you think augmented reality is a cool thing? Do you think that, this is a waste of time? I don't know if you've messed with Decentraland or, the OVR app, but if you haven't, I suggest you give it a shot. And all of these things are really new, and if you want to buy into this, I'm going to tell you it's going to cost you some fees. Ethereum fees are going back up, and once Ethereum starts kicking back up, Ethereum fees are going to be so ridiculous. And that's why I waited for this big dip and kind of a reset in the Ethereum fees, and then I just went bananas, to get my OVR in here and stuff, why I could take advantage of lower fees. And that's something to consider as well when you're doing all this and bouncing from one token to a coin to whatever and to this or that through, sometimes it's pay to play. It's going to cost you, but it's always a learning experience, and I think you're always going to make it back. So, all right, everybody, cheers. I hope you like this. Remember to like, subscribe, and have a great day.